6:45. Yes. I'd like to call to order the Board of Trustees meeting for August 12th, 2019 at 6:45 p.m. Mr. Poppy, was the meeting properly posted?
Yes, it was.
And is there a quorum?
Yes.
We're all here today. Before we get started, I want to do opening exercises first, I guess. Okay, yes. I'm going to go over our vision and core values. We're about developing the whole child. Goose Creek CISD develops and enhances each learner's intellectual, social, and emotional well-being, facilitated by a highly qualified team committed to growth, community collaboration, innovation, success, and determination. We empower every student with the knowledge and skills they need to succeed in a global community. And our core values are an acronym for our school district: graduate every child, children first in a safe and nurturing educational environment, collaborative community and parental involvement, integrity, respect, humility, and transparency, service before self, and diversity respected.
President Laredo, school board members, Dr. O'Brien. The opening exercises for the August 12th, 2019 board meeting will begin with the prayer led by Howard Sampson. Everyone please rise.
Father, I'd like to first thank everyone for being here and being here safe. Father, I'd like to thank you for a wonderful day. Father, I'd like to ask you in your gracious hands that all of our kids come back safe, without any injuries or without any harm or anything done to them. Father, I want to ask you that we start this year off great, not good, but great. Father, I want you to bless this board that we can make the right decisions in this year. Father, I want you to help us as board members make the right decision. Father, I ask you for each teacher to make it back safely and be able to honor our students in a positive way. Father, I ask you that we as a board, as faculty, as staff, as everything, do our best job this year and every year. I'd like to thank you in Christ Jesus' name. Amen.
The pledges will be led by Augustine Laredo.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
You may be seated. Our recognition tonight will be presented by Renee Dillon, our Director of Career and Technical Education.
Good evening. Last year, the CTE department began an annual Excellence Awards program that aligns with the Gulf Coast region and the State Career and Technical Association. These awards, the Business Education Partnership Award, the Champion for CTE Award, and the Showcase for Excellence Award, are meant to promote excellence in CTE programs by recognizing individuals who have made extraordinary contributions to CTE programs that exemplify the highest standards in organizations that have conducted activities to promote and expand CTE programs. Award winners serve as inspirational leaders. They embody the core values of serving students and being committed to CTE. In Goose Creek, CTE staff were invited to nominate community members, business partners, and Goose Creek programs for these awards. Voting takes place, and the winners from GCC ISD are forwarded to the Gulf Coast Career and Technical Association. They are all members, primarily the CTE directors and CT staff members from around the Gulf Coast region, vote for regional awards, and the winners from the Gulf Coast region are recognized at the State Career and Technical Association of Texas Annual Awards Luncheon. We're excited to announce that all 3 of the Goose Creek Award winners were also selected by the Gulf Coast Career and Technical Association as our regional award winners as well. The Business Education Partnership Award was created for leaders who understand that economic livelihood is linked to the success of CTE programs. Eligible partnerships are those designed to support high-quality CTE programs and have made measurable, significant impact on student achievement and on the development of the local community and economy. The 2018-19 Business Education Partnership Award winner is ExxonMobil, represented by Connie Tilton and Mr. Wesley Robertson. Of course, we come on forward. Of course, we see Connie frequently with the many donations they make annually. In fact, their donations to Avid Partners in Education and the Science Program are on the agenda tonight. So many of their activities at the elementary and junior school levels encourage students to participate in our STEM Academy. And speaking of the STEM Academy, Mr. Robertson, an engineer at ExxonMobil, serves as the co-chair of the STEM Advisory Board and has been instrumental in developing real-world activities for our students. And I'd also like to introduce Carlene Caldwell, who works with the STEM Academy at Lee High School. This Showcase of Excellence Award is designed to recognize successful exemplary CTE programs and career initiatives demonstrating outstanding outcomes, providing measurable results for students, and meeting the challenge of high academic rigor. These programs exemplify sustained excellence in community partnerships, transferability of credit, cost effectiveness, innovation in the classroom, student impact, and career and tech student organization membership. The Automotive Technology program at Stewart Career Tech High School has demonstrated these qualities for over a decade, and its strong advisory committee and outstanding teacher, Mr. Barron. Mr. Barron wasn't able to be here because he is ill, but we have Mr. Riel Haas, assistant principal at Stewart Career Center, here to accept his plaque. Students in the Automotive Technology program earn industry credentials through the Automotive Service Excellence, or ASE program, earn college credits through dual credit, and work in internships at local dealerships. In fact, one student, DJ Lambrana, was given a Snap-on toolbox by Community Kia this summer as part of a 2-year commitment for her to remain at Kia after her internship last year. So she's guaranteed that the internship will last for at least 2 more years, that she's guaranteed a job. After that, if she leaves, she gets to take that toolbox with her, and that's about a $2,000 toolbox. Our third recognition wasn't able to make it tonight, Mr. Matt May from Walgreens, but I still want to tell you about Mr. May. The Champion for CTE Award recognizes educational leaders and business and industry executives. This award showcases those who've leveraged their influence to expand, improve, and promote CTE. The 2018-19 champion for CTE is Mr. Matt May from Walgreens. Mr. May has been instrumental in developing internships and serves on Career Academy advisory boards for both the Health Science and the Global Business Academy. He served as the keynote speaker at the Student Workforce Connection Employer Luncheon, where he encouraged all employers to not only continue hiring Goose Creek students, but to share their positive experiences with our students in the community to broaden the opportunities for our students. And so we'll pass on the plaque to him when we're able to see him. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we have citizens' participation. Did anybody sign up? Yes, sir. Thank you. Next, we have approval of meeting minutes. We have the meeting for July 1st, 2019.
I move we approve the minutes as presented.
I'll second the motion.
Any discussion? I have a motion by Mr. Clem, second by Ms. Woods. Okay, all four, please raise your right hand. All against? Abstentions? And we have 6-4, 1 abstention. Motion passes. Next, we have a special meeting July 23rd.
I move to approve.
Motion by Mr. Coffey, second by Ms. Guy. Do we have any discussion? Okay, all in favor, please raise your right hand. Against? Abstentions? Motion passes 5-4, 0 against, 2 abstentions. Next, we have action items. Dr. O'Brien.
Yes, at this time we would recommend consideration of the consent agenda. Number 1, donations from ExxonMobil for both the AVID program, Partners in Education and Science programs. Number 2, 5-cent lunch price increase for the 2019-2020 school year. Number 3, cooperative management fees as required by House Bill 273. Number 4, GCCISD strategic plan renovations. Number 5, second option to extend RFP number 17-013 for specialized services for special education students with mental health and or behavioral disabilities. Number 6, adopt the prevailing wage rate schedule, hourly rates only for the school construction trades for the Texas Gulf Coast areas as determined through a wage rate survey conducted by PBK Architects Incorporated for construction of all district projects. Number 7, RFQ evaluation rankings and selection of delegate authority to the superintendent or designee to negotiate and to approve the contract with EMA Engineering and Consulting to perform the design and to administrate the construction of the MEP1 project. Number 8, select construction manager at risk, CMAR, as the delivery method for junior school number 6. Number 9, delinquent ad valorem tax collection contract. Number 10, tax refunds. Number 11, budget amendments. Number 12, sports medicine athletic trainer service agreement. Administration would recommend approval of these consent agenda items.
Anybody like to pull any of the items? Okay, do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
I'll second.
Okay, I have a motion by Mr. Cotter, second by Ms. Guy. Any discussion or questions? Okay, all in favor, please raise your right hand. All right, motion passes 7-4-0 against. Feels special. We've had one.
That's been a while.
It is.
Next, we have future board agenda items. I have a list up here.
I know in September we'll propose a date to do the required Team of 8 training.
Okay. Okay.
Are there any dates the board would say in September not good?
Every weekend.
She's doing them Saturday mornings. Not
You won't
Saturday
have a team
mornings.
of 8.
Just kidding. That was fun. Okay, any,
I don't have a board agenda item, but I know on the consent agenda, we talked about increasing the breakfast and lunch costs. Have we looked at community eligible provision to see what campuses are eligible for free breakfast and lunch for all children? Have we looked at that?
We have universal free breakfast. The question is, do we qualify and/or could we apply for universal free lunches as well?
So there's a program.
Ms. Edwards, you're welcome to come on up just to speak. Natalie Edwards, our Director of Food Services, Era Martin.
Again, we are not eligible for all students to eat free at lunch. Our free and reduced are not high enough as directly certified from the state, but we still feed all of our students free at breakfast, and all of our after-school meals are free. So we're not increasing that. And because we're positive or in the black for food service, we have wiped away all student outstanding meal balances from last school year.
Okay.
So all the students start with a clean slate tomorrow.
Okay. All right, I'm good.
You good?
Thank
Well,
you.
that being said, if we're in the black and we are able to wipe out all the student debt from before, why the need to increase the lunches to 5 cents?
Well, we're looking at food costs and just doing incremental increases. We haven't increased in a couple of years, and the national average is $2.85, and we're well below that. So we feel if we increase it slightly, ever so often, then if we're ever in a financial crunch, we won't have to go all the way up to the $2.85. But again, all the kids eat breakfast at no cost. We have increased our after-school meals programs.
Right, but we're not supposed to turn a profit, that's why.
No, whatever food services makes, we cover, so we are able to purchase the food and the shirts and shoes for all of the food service employees, all of our costs and equipment costs.
I just want to remind everybody, this is not an agenda. If we have an agenda item, we already voted
It
for
was
this.
just a discussion that Mr. Poppy
Right.
asked to comment, so we probably don't need to belabor it.
Right.
Thank you, Ms. Edwards.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any board training? I know we have TASB in September, and we have Team of 8 that we're looking at. Can you shoot us 2 or 3 dates for Team of 8? Ms. Garcia, maybe mid-September, mid to late.
Is that a weekend training or is that a
No,
day
it's
training?
a 1 day,
A 1 day?
Workshop.
2, 4
3
hours.
hours.
3 hours. Board meetings, we have a workshop. Did we get the workshop date?
August the 19th.
Okay, good. Yes, okay, and our next workshop is August the 19th. Everybody should have gotten some forms from Ms. Garcia.
Yep.
And today we're getting a binder from Dr. O'Brien. Okay, next we're going to, any other concerns? Okay, next we're going to close meeting. The board will now recess into closed session pursuant to the following sections of the Texas Open Meetings Act. Section 551.071 and 551.129, 551.072, 073, 074, 075, 076, and 082. Wait, I'm sorry, there's more. 083, 084, and 087. No action will be taken while the board is in closed meeting. Open session, no decision was taken while in session. For the record, also, Mr. Sampson left at about 9:15 p.m. Mr. O'Brien?
At this time, administration would recommend that the board consider personnel as recommended to approve the elections as approved by the superintendent of schools for the month of July and August.
Move to approve.
I have a motion by Mr. Clem, second by Ms. Guy. Any discussion? All four, please raise your right hand. Motion passes 6-4.
Administration recommends the same act to support accepting the resignations and retirements as presented by administration.
I'll move for approval.
Turn your microphone on. I'll second.
I have a motion by Ms. Wood, second by Mr. Clem. Any discussion? All those in favor, please raise your right hand.
Did you make the motion? No. Oh, can't hear.
All right, motion passes 6-4, 0 against.
Administration recommends to approve the administrative elections as presented for the student support administrators at Victoria Walker, Cecilia Saldana.
Move for approval.
I'm sorry. An additional SSA for Point Alternative, Faith Smith Chu, and additional SSA for Antonio Banuelos Elementary, Monica Perez. They're all three the same position, different campuses, is why I would recommend that.
What is it? Not modified, but
I'll move for approval on all three elections.
I second.
I have a motion by Ms. Wood, second by Mr. Poppy. All those in favor, please raise your right hand. Motion passes 6-4, 0 against.
And the administration recommends for the position of Director of Marketing, Kendall David.
Move to approve.
I'll second the motion.
I have a motion by Mr. Clem, second by Ms. Woods. All those in favor, please raise your right hand. Against, abstentions. Motion passes 5-4, 0 against, 1 abstention.
Administration brings before the board a consideration of sale of easement property to accommodate reconstruction as presented.
Move to approve.
I second.
A motion by Mr. Clem, second by Mr. Poppy. Any discussion? All those in favor, please raise your right hand. Motion passes 6-4, 0 against.
Administration brings to the board a consideration of purchase of property to accommodate future needs of the district as presented.
Move to approve. Second.
Motion made by Mr. Carter, second by Mr. Clem. Any discussion? All four, please raise your right hand. Motion passes 6-4, 0 against.
Administration recommends to the board for consideration and take possible action regarding pending litigation and proposed settlement in the matter styled Donna Payton versus Goose Creek CISD in the United States District Court for the Southern District of Texas, Houston Division, case 4.18.CV2751.
I move that the board approve settlement in the matter styled Donna Payton versus Goose Creek Consolidated Independent School District in the United States District Court for the Southern District of Texas, Houston Division, case 418CV2751, in the amount and on the terms disclosed in closed session, and delegate authority to the superintendent to take all actions necessary to effectuate the settlement. I second what he said.
Could you please repeat that?
You have a copy in front of you, sir?
I second that the board approves.
Don't give me that.
A motion by Mr. Clem, second by Mr. Carter. Any discussion? All in favor, please raise your right hand. Motion passes 6-4, 0 against.
And administration will leave the final motion to the board.
I move we adjourn.
All right. I have a motion by Mr. Clem, second by Mr. Poppy for adjourn. Any discussion? All in favor, please raise your right hand. All right, motion passes 6-4-0 against. Board of Trustees meeting over at 9:34. Y'all have a wonderful evening.
Wishing everyone a wonderful school year.